U.S. banks moved $312 billion in Chinese drug money, but crypto gets the blame. Anti-money laundering. Banks. U.S. banks moved $312 billion in Chinese drug money, while crypto gets blame as FinCEN analysis reveals traditional finance handles vastly larger illicit volumes. Crypto journalist. Anas Hassan. Crypto journalist. Anas Hassan. About author. Anas is a crypto-native journalist and SEO writer with over 5 years of writing experience covering blockchain, crypto, DeFi, and emerging tech. Author profile. Share. Copied. Last updated 1 hour ago. U.S. financial institutions processed $312 billion in suspicious transactions linked to Chinese money laundering networks between January 2020 and December 2024, according to a new FinCEN analysis of 137,153 Bank Secrecy Act reports. These surprisingly unexpected big figures emerge as crypto exchanges face intensified regulatory scrutiny for money laundering, despite traditional banking systems handling vastly larger volumes of illicit funds. Chinese money laundering networks have established sophisticated partnerships with Mexico-based drug cartels, exploiting currency restrictions in both countries. Mexican currency laws prevent large dollar deposits in local banks, while China's currency controls limit overseas transfers by its citizens. This regulatory gap allows cartels to sell illicit dollars to Chinese nationals seeking to circumvent Beijing's capital controls. The networks extend beyond drug trafficking into human trafficking, healthcare fraud, and real estate purchases worth $53.7 billion in suspicious activity. FinCEN identified 1,675 reports involving human trafficking and 43 reports covering $766 million in suspicious adult day care center activity in New York alone. Banks handle bulk of criminal money while crypto faces heat. Banks accounted for $246 billion of the total suspicious transactions, while money service businesses handled $42 billion and securities firms processed $23 billion. The average annual flow through U.S. banking systems reached $62 billion from Chinese money laundering operations alone. Historical cases reveal systematic banking vulnerabilities to criminal exploitation. Wachovia Bank laundered $350 billion from Mexican drug cartels between 2007 and 2010, receiving only a $160 million penalty despite the massive scale. Danske Bank processed $228 billion in suspicious transactions from Russia between 2007 and 2015, ignoring internal warnings throughout the period. Similarly, HSBC paid $1.9 billion in 2012 for allowing drug cartels to transfer hundreds of millions through accounts, with criminals using specially designed cash deposit boxes that fit perfectly into bank slots. TD Bank agreed to pay over $3 billion after prosecutors found the institution had been used to launder more than $470 million through Chinese networks in New York and New Jersey. In fact, dating back to 2021, the 1MDB scandal involved over $1 billion stolen through global banking networks, with funds used to purchase luxury real estate, yachts, and artwork across major cities. Bank of Credit and Commerce International laundered billions for drug cartels and corrupt governments before its 1991 closure forced stricter international banking regulations. Criminal organizations recruit bank employees as complicit insiders and use counterfeit Chinese passports to facilitate account openings. Money mules often report occupations as student, housewife, or retired during onboarding to explain large transaction volumes that are inconsistent with their stated professions. Regulators target crypto despite minimal illicit activity share. Cryptocurrency transactions represent less than 1% of total money laundering activity globally, according to TRM Labs. In fact, Chainalysis data shows illicit crypto volumes totaled approximately $189 billion over 5 years, compared to over $2 trillion laundered annually through traditional financial systems worldwide. Despite this disparity, regulators are intensifying their enforcement actions against crypto. Most recently, Binance Australia was required to appoint an external auditor within 28 days after Austrac identified serious concerns with its anti-money laundering controls. French authorities have also launched investigations into Binance over alleged violations, while European regulators are considering penalties against OKX following $100 million in allegedly laundered funds. Australian enforcement expanded through systematic compliance reviews, with Austrac targeting 13 remittance providers while investigating 50 additional platforms. The agency cancelled or refused renewals for 9 providers that failed to comply with their obligations, contrasting sharply with the limited penalties imposed on the banking sector despite vastly larger suspicious transaction volumes. Senator Elizabeth Warren continues to demand tougher crypto regulations, stating, "Bad actors are increasingly turning to cryptocurrency to enable money laundering." However, FinCEN data reveals that Chinese money laundering networks primarily operate through traditional banking channels rather than digital assets. Blockchain analytics firm Chainalysis reported illicit crypto transactions reached $51.3 billion in 2024, an 11.3% increase, but still representing a fraction of the $312 billion in suspicious banking transactions identified during the same period. Follow us on Google News. Trending news. Recommended popular crypto topics. Price predictions. ChatGPT predicts the price of XRP, Cardano and Dogecoin by the end of 2025. XRP MasterCard launches today. Gemini supports soul mining XRP contracts to unlock daily opportunities. China's DeepSeek AI predicts the price of XRP, Shiba Inu and Chainlink by the end of 2025. City executive warns stablecoin interest payments could drain bank deposits like the 1980s crisis. XRP price prediction. Whales by $758 million in 8 days, $10 XRP run now officially underway. Price analysis. XRP price prediction. Massive MasterCard deal goes live. Rally to $10 begins now. 2 days ago. By Simon Chandler. Price analysis. Bitcoin price prediction. Support level is starting to crack. Is the market bracing for a flash crash to $100,000? 2 days ago. By Arslan Butt. Price analysis. Google's Gemini AI predicts the price of XRP, Solana, and Kronos by the end of 2025. 15 hours ago. By Ahmed Balaha. Best crypto to buy now in August 2025. Top crypto to invest in. 1 day ago. By Alan Draper. New cryptocurrencies to invest in August 2025. Top new crypto coins. 2 days ago. By Inesis Tavares. 12 best crypto presales to invest in 2025. Presale crypto list. 1 day ago. By Alan Draper. 15 new and upcoming Coinbase listings in August 2025. 1 day ago. By Elijah Rankovich. 15 new and upcoming Binance listings in 2025. 1 day ago. By Elijah Rankovich. What is the next crypto to explode in 2025? 17 hours ago. By Elijah Rankovich. Bitcoin, BTC, price prediction 2025 to 2030. 2 hours ago. By Leon Waters. Ripple, XRP, price prediction 2025, 2026 to 2030. July 5, 2025. By Eric Huffman. Ethereum price prediction 2025 to 2030. Will ETH bounce back? April 2, 2025. By Ben Beto.